I thought this part was interesting. You're just, and it's important to know as well to understand dogs a little bit better. A dog's sense of smell is somewhere between 10,000 and 100,000 times as sensitive as our own. There's a PBS television show, Nova, where a guy named James Walker, and this is a quote from the book. He said, "If you make the analogy to vision, what you and I can see at a third of a mile, a dog could see more than 3,000 miles away." And there's another example. Alexandra Horowitz, the author of Inside a Dog, did something similar but kept the comparison in the olfactory realm. You can tell when your coffee has tea or sugar in it by taking a sip of it. A dog could sense that same teaspoon of sugar diluted in 1 million gallons of water just by using his nose. That's insane.
Yeah. Well, and so there's two reasons why that's important. On the working dog side, it's pretty clear to see the benefits that has in terms of sniffing explosives that are buried and detecting people that are hidden in false floors and tracking people and things of that nature. On the pet dog side, where that comes into play is that same from a relationship standpoint, is that they recognize you by the way you smell. They recognize your kids by the way they smell in terms of training. Interacting with them using treats, rewards, toys, things of that nature, it plays big dividends or pays big dividends too. So it's just one more component that the reason that the book is called The Navy SEAL Way. And I if there's one thing I could say that I wish I had done a better job with was kind of relaying why that is that when I think about our reputation and our efficacy and success as a community since its inception, why is that? And it's everything that's in this book just related to dogs. It comes by selection. Have a very stringent selection process, but then above and beyond that, SEALs don't have the success and reputation because they're good shots or in good shape or have great intelligence or have some of the best platforms and augments in terms of close air support, ISR, whatever. It's because they have all of those things. It's managing the every single intangible that you can possibly manipulate and control and stack that deck in your favor. So it's not just training. It's not just selecting the right dog. It's not just feeding them good food. It's not just keeping them in good physical condition and an ideal body weight. It's not any one component of that. It's all of them. And so that the Navy SEAL way, it's more about us on a big scale in terms of how we've gotten to where we've gotten, and by using all of those same concepts, and I used all of those same concepts as a trainer in terms of my selection process is god awful. There's times where we would go on trips to find dogs, and since then even where I may look at dozens or even hundreds of them to find one. I would say probably attrition rates are even worse than buds. You may have a fraction of a percentage or in the single-digit percentage of dogs that I look at that actually end up making it. So, but it's that crux of, and again, same with business. It's like it's not just having good accounting. It's not just having good leadership. It's not just having good recruiting. It's not just having good budgeting and funding. It's all of those things. And when you manipulate the environment and stack the deck in your favor, make things very consistent and black and white, have an idea in your mind of what that finished product is, and be able to visualize that, know where you're at, develop a plan, and execute it. Again, it just goes back to the microcosm that dog training is that mimics life. But